Hey, hello. Welcome back. Ratropolis. It's Shaman time. Here we go. Yeah. No pop filter today. It fell off again and I just haven't been bothered to put it back on because I know it's gonna fall off again. But I'll get around to it. You know, it's like, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I think the pop filter only really matters if I'm real close. I moved a little closer to the microphone as I said that to potentially demonstrate my point to me of the future. Because I'm probably going to be watching this video back. Hey me of the future, how's it going? And also hey to you, hello. This is a hey to you watching this video if you're not me. How's it going? How you doing today? This is a fresh recording session. Yesterday's episode, I recorded 3 in a row. And yesterday's episode was the last of 3. I wasn't going to record any today, but I realized, I was like, I got like an hour before I need to go to bed. And what could I do for 1 hour that I would enjoy? Oh, I know. Oh, I have an idea. I'm going to bring the microphone a little bit closer. As long as I'm not talking, you don't hear the sound of me moving the microphone. But, I can't stop talking. I just won't shut up. It's almost like this is some sort of commentary or something. That doesn't sound right. This is the desert, so I don't need to prioritize grabbing the fire station. If this was the coast, I might pick that fire station up. I might. Last episode though, the Shaman. A very exciting episode for, or not the Shaman, the other S character, the Scientist. A very exciting episode for me. Because it brought me into the fold. I am now a believer in the Scientist. I haven't checked. I said I was going to check. I know I said I was going to check. But I have not yet checked on how we're doing in terms of a win streak. I promise to you that at some point before the end of time, I will check on the win streaking. If you care. I don't know. Do you care? I don't really care, right? I think that if I were to try super hard, I could probably win normal mode runs every attempt. However, then I wouldn't do things like, what happens if I take Mortar Rat here, you know? And that's really exciting, I think. Yeah, I wouldn't, if I wasn't trying out new stuff and doing cool things and just trying to win streak and doing what I know is safe, we wouldn't have had the run where I utilized Mortar Rat and Vines to a victory. Which, in my opinion, if you haven't seen that episode, I think it's called How Good is Mortar Rat 2? I don't remember what episode number it is, but I think it's probably the best episode of this series. If you're just here for the gameplay, if you're here for the commentary, none of the episodes are the best episode of the series. But in terms of the gameplay, I think that the episode where I give Mortar Rat a second chance is a really interesting one. It's a great look at why my initial impression of cards isn't always right, and why I should try them out multiple times in multiple different scenarios, right? The Wharf here, we've been taking Wharf. A great example, I've been taking Wharf in some recent runs. I'm not going to take it here because I'm going for Steel. I'm actually going to start removing cards to get the Steel on its own. It's better, so Cheese gives me 50 gold. Potter's going to give me 30 gold, but I'm probably going to be removing cheeses. I'm just going to remove green. It's a hard call on which one's going to be better. Ideally, by the time I get to Steel Infinite, we don't need to do Potter or cheese, but we don't always live in an ideal world now, do we? We don't. The answer. But no, how's it going today? Today for you should be Wednesday if you're watching this on the day it uploads. I believe this should be a Wednesday episode. It's Sunday evening, Monday morning for me. I took the night off of streaming. I was gonna, in my mind, I said to myself, you know, I haven't just had like a day where I do absolutely nothing. Ever since I started content creation, I'm doing something every day. Either I'm streaming every day, or on the nights that I'm not streaming, I'm like, you know, I'm doing some other side work. I'm gonna tell you, I don't care about the chart today. This is just a fun run for myself. I don't care about pulling out the chart and mapping anything out. I can deal with that another day. Oh, we add a cheese. This choice kind of sucks. And by kinda, I mean, I think I'm just... I mean, I guess I take the leader level up, but it's really, really, really close to me just picking 80 gold there. But I tend to do something every day. I try to... lately I've been trying this, like, I gotta change myself. I gotta do something to better myself every day. And I was gonna just take the day today and do absolutely nothing, but here I am. I don't know, I was like, I don't really look at recording for the YouTube right now as mentally taxing or work, because it's really laid back. I don't know if you know this, but you're a great listener because you don't have a choice. You do have a choice. You could be watching this video on mute right now, but if that's the case, you're not a good listener, so you're not hearing me tell you that you're a good listener. This is a strange line of reasoning. As I think back on that one, it's a very, very odd way of thinking about it. Not necessarily wrong, just strange. Give me this tax, thank you. But I can just kind of like sit down here and talk about whatever the hell I want. On stream, it's not that way. Right? So like every now and then, even if I'm in the middle of talking about something, that doesn't mean that someone isn't going to just like pop in and go, hey, we're going to talk about this now. And they're going to start doing their own line. Or they don't respond and then whatever I'm talking about. Like, I ask more open-ended questions on stream. This is more of just me sitting here and bullshitting whatever's off the top of the dome. But on stream, I just ask like, hey, how's everyone doing today? And then whoever feels like responding responds. And if no one responds, then I talk about my day. I mean, I talk about my day anyway. But here it's very much, I'm not fishing for a response. I'm not expecting a response from any of you. Not yet anyway. YouTube live streams when? Should I take Mortar Rat? No. This is a great chance for me to pick Mortar Rat and then go, wait, Mortar Rat's garbage. Card sucks. Because I don't have any money to support him. I have no money to support him. Oh, hey. I could be doing this. I could have been doing that for a minute now. Alright, so it's 60 gold. You may look at this and go, oh, it would have been better to hold on to cheeses, but I would have had to have removed at least one cheese to do this infinite. So it would have been actually not as good. It would have been 20 gold instead. I mean, it would actually be losing me money, huh? Interesting. There's nothing, I need to pick up another economic card to go with Potter. And then we're really just gonna cruise. I like recording for the YouTube because I can just talk about whatever's on my mind. And I kind of use this as a time to, you know, figure out what I'm thinking about. You're my muse. My muse? That doesn't make any sense. You're the Black Keys. I see. This is a joke about Muse is the name of a modern pop rock. Pop rock? I have no idea what you would consider this genre that Muse is. And then the joke is that I'm actually explaining the joke, even though there's a very high chance that you got the joke. And then the joke is that I'm explaining that joke, and then the joke is, and you see how this goes? Yeah, this one could work out. I could just do that forever. And that's the rest of the episode, actually. You can click off now, because the rest of the episode is just me explaining jokes one tier ahead of the previous explanation. For all of eternity. Actually, it's not even the episode, it's the rest of my life. I've caught myself in an infinite loop. Whoops. Obviously, I'm joking. And the joke of that joke... Alright, I'll stop. Wait, no, don't click off the video. I'm done. I'm not going anymore. Yeah, this is fine. Oh, I'm glad I didn't click that though. That would have been bad. Go to the shop with $0. Did I lose money on that? I did lose money on that because it cost me money to play mining and steel together right now. Cost 30 gold to play those cards. Now it makes me money. Oh yeah, I can start cashing it. I don't know, Forbidden Trade's dead. Maybe I should have held Forbidden, or gotten rid of Forbidden Trade, right? I mean, so this is the duality of playing the Shaman, right? On the one hand, doing an infinite like this means that this card is always in my hand. I will always have Forbidden Trade, it'll always be building up, but on the other hand, it renders your hero power worthless. It's an interesting one. Oh, I'm getting killed. That's interesting. I'm just gonna tell you, I wasn't paying attention. I'm dead. That's incredible. This is a great look at how you lose the game as this. Unless I can find shock right here. Dead. How about that? Just kinda didn't pay attention. We had a great path to victory too. This is a run that I lose, right? Obviously I lose, and I lost because of my own not paying attention. However, there's also a run that I should not have lost. Because if I could just put I had as many units as I needed. I had money, I had the card draw, I had the cards in hand. Why did I lose that? Because I could not put units down in front of the enemies that were killing me. I don't know what the answer to remedy that is, because it's very frustrating when I lose runs like that. But also it's like, you know, this is the sound advice that I was given by Twitch chat when I voiced this complaint last time. Haha, idiot, just don't let them get to your town hall. And I went, well, this is a very valid answer to the question. It doesn't change the fact that if they do get to the town hall, it feels very bad to lose the game just by virtue of the enemies have made it to the town hall. But, you know, now I don't have to worry about the win streak. So that's nice. That's a positive. I'm an idiot, right? That one is late, and I probably shouldn't even really be recording, because I'm just gonna ramble and not pay much attention to what I'm doing. But also, like, that one was actually, the product of that loss was I got complacent, because I got steel running so early on. I was like, oh yeah, I'm just gonna win this because I have an early steel going. Nah, that's not how it works. It's not how it works whatsoever. I'll pay slightly more attention. This is something that I've been dealing with in... Two walls is interesting. Graveyard's really sick, so I'm definitely keeping this shop. Graveyard as this character is very nice. Two walls is also pretty nice. It lets us lose our gold on wave 4, which is very early. Invite, I mean, it's pretty good. I'm gonna grab these cards. Yeah, I'm gonna grab a lot of cards here, but I think it's good. This is something I've been dealing with a lot though lately, which is that I pay almost no attention to the game I'm playing when I'm streaming, or I mean a little more attention for the YouTube, I'll be honest with you. I do pay slightly better attention here. Although, you would know it from that last run, am I right? But if you're watching this to get some great insights, you may not find the insights you want in this episode because I'm, you know, just shooting this shit. Although, like, that one was 100%, I just was extremely overconfident and died. I thought that I didn't need to pay attention because I had steel. And then I didn't even look at the fact that it was wave 8. If you had asked me what wave that was, I would have said like 6, probably. 5 or 6, which doesn't sound like a very big difference, but when you compare how many militia and guards I needed to live on that wave versus how many militia and guards I needed to live on wave 6, you would find that one of those waves I lived through and one of them I didn't. Also, it's spitters on this one, so... Like, also a great example of... Man, it hasn't been Fat Boys in a long time, has it? It really hasn't. But another great example of... I'm gonna remove... you know, I might just... Pike Rat is probably the pick here. Since it's Spitters, it's probably best to go Pike Rat. But it's another, that run was another example of how the different types of enemies you'll face change the outcome of the run, right? At first glance, it may look like, oh, it doesn't really matter which enemy composition you face because you just want to stack up the same shit, right? And that's true. That's very true. However, also in that composition, against runners, you have to be very, very certain that you're okay. That's the point I'm trying to finally get to. The point got a little muddled by the fact that my brain wandered mid-sentence, which is just horrible, but is what happened. We're gonna remove again. I'm gonna remove guards. They're very not good against Spitter, and I'm just gonna go without them. God, this is rough. This is a rough one. I think this is rough. I added assistance with the intent of picking up steel, but then I also added invite. So like, what the hell? This was a decision that, upon further investigation, was dumb. This was a dumb decision. I was like, oh yeah, I can just assistance off invite. Except to do that, I would need invite to hit the 1 in 4. Like this was a conflicting pick. I'm still gonna take steel. You can't stop me. But just know that I know it was a dumb idea. But this is a great look at how this entire episode's a great look at how the first 10 waves shape your initial army, or at least shape my initial army. There's no reason for me to add guards because I don't have battle cry or any other way to amp the guards up. I have no chance. I'm especially because my economy is very slow, I have no way of really building up a meaningful amount of guards. Why did I put a militia on the left side there? That's a good question. I'm gonna grab these cards. Buying those cards is a mistake that will not kill me because I have the grain about to cash in, but if I didn't have this grain, I would probably lose the run. We're gonna run here. I'm actually gonna pull out. We're probably gonna die again. I shouldn't have spent in this shop this time. Yeah, no, I'm very dead. Should not have. Maybe I can recover if I cash in Forbidden Trade here and steal. We can maybe survive. What? No. All right. My military units have fought. They are. Yeah, this isn't very good. I'll just tell you. The thing that is occurring on the right side is not a very good thing. It's not gonna kill me. It's gonna kill me. My units splitting up like that is very bad. Very, very bad. And it's gonna kill me because I'm probably gonna die on this side. Well, let's see. If this guy didn't live, no, I'm dead. Yeah. This run was very much I just took too many cards. I'm gonna start another one because I refuse to end like this, but this run was very much I took too many cards, and I could blame it on the right side melee AI, but that's not what killed me there. I think 100% the thing that kills me as the Shaman though is I get overeager. I probably lose the most as the Shaman because I just take too many cards. And I need to stop it, is what I need to do. I need to cut it out. Because she starts with a dead card, Forbidden Trade. I think it's better to actually just remove it. You see, now that I've lost 2 runs in a row, now I'm like, alright, time to focus up, time to stop just brain wandering and bullshitting this. Time to win this bitch. This episode, if I win this, is probably going to be a little over an hour. Unless I win this... Oh, wrong one. Unless I win this while also making use of, like, smuggle, right? We'll see, though. We'll see. Hate to spoil it for you, but basically, if an episode is much shorter than, like, 30... If an episode is shorter than 35 minutes, it's probably a lot of losing. However, I'm trying to do my best to keep these episodes to a reasonable length. Like I could just edit in a bunch of dead air at the end to keep it spoiler free, but I'm not going to do that because that would add a little more time to the turnaround time of these episodes, which isn't good for me. What if you know what? I'm gonna try deleting a card. I've convinced myself that it's correct to always house or card there, but what if I play it a little differently here and do the remove grain? This is how I initially played it. So let's see what happens. I get extremely rewarded for my play with a steal offered up. I'm gonna give Bandit another try. I'm gonna give Bandit his chance to shine. This is his time. If he fails here, I'm never taking Bandit again. I've done so many attempts to give Bandit a time to shine. This is a great scenario for him. So I'm going to try him out. You know what else I think they might do? I've been talking about how I would predict that this game is going to release relatively soon. Something else that I may hypothesize that they are going to add to this game is some more advisors. I wonder if they will. If they're going to add anything else, that's what I would expect, because they may want to put in military advisors for every one of the newer military units. I'm going to try replacing militia with bandits. It's a difference of 2 HP. Let's see how much of a difference that makes. In some cases, aka guards, that is a very big difference, and in some cases, it's not that big of a difference, right? But going from 16 to 14 is going to be a noticeable change. Also, I can't be redrawing like this because my economy is doomed. Right. This is the other thing. I need to keep better track of how much money I'm actually generating per time through the deck, right? Like right now I'm making not very much every 2 redraws. The Wharf episode really got me thinking about redraw rates and things like that. The difference between the 2 HP shouldn't be that big as long as I build up a similar amount, and then they should supplement the economy. But let's see, because building them up to a similar amount is difficult because they die faster, which is why I'm giving them their shot here, is because with steel, I should be able to power them out. Basically. That's the idea anyway. I think I'm going to remove Forbidden Trade next. So let's steal. I'm gonna steal and throw some stuff out here just to cash this in as much as I can. And then the next time I get a removal, I'm gonna pull it out and keep 1 cheese in, because then I can. This is flawed logic, actually. I'm realizing as I come to the end of this logical train, this is flawed logic that I am employing. But also, I don't think it matters. My idea was if I upgrade steel. Now I will have a second thing to do, which is to play the cheese. But that's not very good logic. It doesn't make much sense. I think I'm gonna double back because I'm gaining 20 gold per play of the cheese if I upgrade steel. It's not very worth it, I don't believe. This is aggressive. I will tell you, this is very aggressive, this card removal. It may be wrong. I'm not sure. We're gonna see. My income should not be too affected because of the bandits, right? The reason that I'm okay with doing that card remove instead of doing something like housing is because I have so many bandits. I gotta tell you, I haven't been paying attention to which boss wave it is. I have no idea. Which isn't good. Like I said, this was going to be a focus episode, and I didn't even take a note of which boss wave it is. Further proof that as I play games for longer throughout the day, I get worse at details. Wait, do I not lose my gold here? Oh, I don't. Oh, weird. I thought for sure I did, which is why I stopped doing anything there. The bandits, they do die very quickly. They miss out on like they take like an extra or 1 less hit from every unit, right? Basically, I don't think that Bandit is a good unit to stake your front line on by any means. Militia isn't either. This isn't a question of that. This is a question of, can you survive with them? I also believe this is fatties. I believe this is big boys, which means I'm going to put down extra guards. It is. I'm glad I put down extra guards. I think the big problem with Bandit is if you're putting Bandit into your deck, this is in the context of Wave 30. This is not an ideal, or this is not a critique of his power on Nightmare mode. I believe that if you're putting him into your deck on Wave 30, you're gonna replace him down the line anyway. That's his biggest problem. I don't believe that putting in a frontliner that you're going to want to replace makes much sense. It seems kind of silly to me. Like if I can get Sparrow Nest isn't bad. I think I'm gonna take Trumpeter. The big problem with taking no, I'm not gonna take Trumpeter because taking Trumpeter is going to mean that I'm going to. I don't have any population. If I had more population, I could do it. I could maybe take Sparrow Nest. I'm thinking about. What if I take Sparrow Nest and we don't do any more expanding, right? Slap a Sparrow Nest down here and then we don't expand any further. I do believe the Sparrow Nest can go an extra wall. Like if I put a wall down here, it would still hit enemies out here. But I don't think it's worth it. So basically there's two options. You Sparrow Nest or you Territory Expansion. I think I'm going to Territory Expansion. My reason being that Sparrow Nest is too expensive right now. Now, it doesn't really matter that it's too expensive because I can just steal mining. No, I'm in the Territory Expansion. My reasoning, there's a few reasons. Mainly, it loses my gold in an efficient manner. Like, I'm gonna lose like 5 gold. Probably 8 gold, right? A little more, probably. Shield Rat, welcome to the team. Oh, wait, that's bad. Now I need to cash in my forbidden trade, and I need to power up. Yeah, taking Shield Rat was a little risky because I don't have an infinite right now. So if I get run over here because my army's weak, we're gonna lose the run, and then I'm gonna end this episode, and I'm going to have learned nothing. I think I'm gonna die. It's entirely hinged on this spitter. I'm just gonna say. Although Shield Rat, he might hold it down. Can they hold it? Nah, we're dead. God. And again, this is a run that I should have held, except for I have no way to stop. There is a way to send units over this way, but they're not going to get there in time. I can't believe I just lost 3 runs in a row like this. That's ridiculous. That's so ridiculous. What am I doing? What am I doing? What did go wrong in that episode? Oh my god. Ugh. I think, honestly, I hate the Shaman. I gotta tell you. I don't blame it all on the Shaman. This is also my poor play. 100%. But I also just blame the Shaman. Hey, thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow with hopefully a better episode of Ratropolis. Leave me a like if you liked. Comment down below about how much you hate the Shaman. And subscribe for more. Ratropolis every day. Thanks for watching. Thanks for being here with me. Hope you have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow.